Thanks for joining. This is Movado, and I'm here with episode 6 of my Let's Play series. Right where I left off last time, out here in outer space, I just mined up the silicone off of this asteroid. During this stream, I'm going to focus on building my base. So during the last stream, kind of looked at some of the materials needed a little bit. Let's go back to the solar starter, get that in the factory. Stone dust, 8,500. So let me see. Let me get my constructors. Stone dust. So that's 800. If I need 8,500, I need 850. Make sure I did that. Stone dust. Yep. Okay, so while that's going, I am going to get some more rock. Actually, I'm just going to go a little bit closer to this thing. Get some more crushed stone. Get that into the containers. That way I have enough to make all that crushed stone, and then I also need some crushed stone to go into the blueprint itself. So these asteroids are super easy to get it from. You can see, if you watch the top left corner, it adds up pretty fast. And one thing, I'll be honest, when I'm doing this, I do have a mouse set up where I just press a button. It's a one click and the turret stays on. So I don't have to hold it, and I think it's built into my Logitech software. I set it up so when I press that button, it toggles the left click, and it repeats it every 5 milliseconds. So I'm sure to the computer it looks like I'm re-clicking the left mouse button really rapidly every 5 milliseconds. But that effect has the same effect of keeping the drill turret constantly running without ever having to touch the mouse. So something to consider if you have like Logitech software, some of the other stuff, you can sometimes do custom buttons. And on here I just set it to toggle. I press the button once, it toggles it on, and it repeats the left mouse button very, very rapidly, and then I press it again and it shuts it off. Zooming in and zooming out works as well. Sometimes that helps. I like to be fully zoomed out, but you can also do that. Okay, let me see how much I have. Not that much, actually, because I need a decent amount of... Yeah, I need almost 3,000 crushed stone for that. And I need some carbon substrate as well. How much carbon substrate? 3,000. So... That's going to be 2,000. That's 3,000. That's going to be 3,200. Which is enough carbon substrate. And I'm going to keep getting some rock because I need a lot of crushed stone for this base. I made it out of concrete. So it's pretty hardy on the outside, to be honest, for the most part, the concrete, but it's not meant for battle. It's meant to be a base you can spawn into outer space, close to the sun, and get a starter base going on it. I tell you what, while I'm mining out this asteroid, I'm just going to pause the video, and I'll come right back as soon as I'm finished. Alright, I'm back. Just left the silicone asteroid. Gonna head over to the copper asteroid across the way. Probably gonna hit that titanium in between. Got a good amount of rock from that. Something like 8,000 rock or something like that I got out of it. Probably a little bit more. Got the carbon substrate going. Still got a ton of wood from that swamp planet. That was super helpful. And then the stone dust is up to 4,000. So I'm going to start dropping some of this into the factory. Let's see here. What else can I put in? Wood planks. Titanium ingots. I don't have any wood planks. Titanium was 220, so this will do. Plant fibers. I made some and then I used them. I have to make those again. Cobalt. Yep. And neodymium, I definitely need some of that. Copper. Ooh, I got enough copper. I didn't think I did. Silicone. I certainly have enough now, but Reduce that a little bit. And let's see, that would be like, if it's using 5, that'd be like 700. Something like that. 712 will use up that. Should be right, yeah. 5 per, so that's right. How much substrate do I have? 480. Where am I at here? Went by that titanium. Actually, I'm going to go up and get this titanium asteroid. It's only 1.5 miles away. Because I will need titanium later on, and since I'm so close, I'm just going to snag some now. Because after this base, the next thing I'm probably going to want to go after is my capital vessel. Is my battle. This guy. Let me go back into the blueprint really quick. Yeah, it needs that much. That's a decent amount. But I don't want to get it all right now because that's a lot of weight to lug around, especially in the absence of having a base to put it in. That's one of the draws of getting a base is getting one in the early game to stage your raw materials at. The one I'm going to spawn in has like 6 container controllers or something in it, maxed. Something like that. Maybe 7. A good amount of storage, more than I'll need right now. I mean, I've got 2 containers, well, 3 if you count the ammo on this Stingray, and I don't even have 1 half full, so if I go up to 6 or 7, that'll definitely allow me enough room to stage all my materials, get them processed, etc. That base does have a furnace in it, 2 advanced constructors, 4 small constructors, a deconstructor, all the med bays. I mean, you'll see it here soon enough, but trying to think what else is in there. Grow plots, there's 54 grow plots, there's space for 54 grow plots. There's space for a shield generator. There's space for CPU extenders if you want to put those in there, and then there's a whole room that's completely open that I'll probably end up filling with advanced constructors. Can fit, I think, another 10 advanced constructors in there, in addition to the 2 that it comes with, so you can get up to 12 constructors in that base. And you could still probably add stuff like a teleporter to it. It's got a pentaxid tank built into it already. You know, it really can get almost everything you need. It's limited on storage, but even that could be expanded. There is no power in it though, other than solar. So you have to get that base close to the moon, or close to the sun. But 1345. What other titanium? Here's some more. And you can see how fast this is going. This is why I like to get this drill turret. I mean, you just let it go and you just let it sit here and it just chews a hole right through the asteroid. In vanilla, these work much faster. If you play vanilla, that's one thing that is a lot different. Is if you play in vanilla, you're probably wondering, hey, why is this taking so long? In Reforged, it's toned down a little bit, but then the laser turrets themselves, or the laser, whatever you call them. Here, I'll look at them in the menu. Maybe they're called drill modules. The laser drill modules, those work significantly better in Reforged than they do in vanilla. So in Reforged, you'll find ships with 12 to heck up to 21 of those drill modules on them. And they'll just eat an asteroid in seconds. Those are even faster than what you get out of vanilla from a drill turret, I believe. Yeah, otherwise I'm going to take down a bunch of this titanium now that I know how much I need kind of for the next base. As long as I'm here. It's so easy just to sit here and pick it up. Haven't noticed any drones, hostile drones yet, but heck, if they came around, that's okay. We've got the defenses here. Oh, there's a ship incoming. And he's going to run into the asteroid. They always do. Every asteroid I go to mine, I always get ships piled up on. At least one, but it's funny when two or three of them stack up on top of each other. And there's still some titanium up on the top. You know, this isn't an extremely agile ship, but it does the job. It's cheap to get off the starter. Has a good amount of storage. And my food is getting low. That's one thing I am going to have to start worrying about here pretty quick is food. Iron is going to be the next thing I'll need for sure. Alright, let me check. While I got the rock... Did I put the rock in there? I did not. Crushed stone. 3,000 of that. I'm just going to put 4,000 in there. Let me see if the stone dust is done. Carbon substrate's ready. Except I need more of both. Stone dust. Stop that. Alright. Let that go for a little bit. So that takes care of the carbon substrate, stone dust. The top ones are done. Silicone is processing. I don't think I have... Oh. I have just enough neo. I didn't think I would. So then I need iron, which I definitely don't have enough iron. I'm going to drop the silicone in, and I still need another 1,000. Which is fine. Stone dust, carbon substrate. And those two are good. And all of a sudden like that, the blueprint's filling up. Okay, I need some plant fibers and wood planks. I don't need any more of the carbon. Don't need any more of this. Plant fibers and wood planks. Plant fibers, wood planks. Not sure if that's enough. Oh, I need a couple hundred. Yep. I'll let that go for a little bit. While that's going, I'm going to eat a few. I'm getting really low. Maybe what I'll end up doing is hitting a space station and buying some food. How much money do I got? Yeah, 26,000 credits. That's a decent amount to get started at least. And, okay, that's enough wood. Now, iron and silicone. That's it. There's no iron here, so let's find out where we got iron. Nope. There's some iron there. Right here. I'm going to go right there. You know, that's probably not even a bad spot for a base either. This asteroid field. Super close to the sun. So for solar bases, it doesn't matter the type of star. It just matters which... The only thing that matters is how far away from the sun you are. And in this case, I'm 0.9 AU, and that's fine. Anything within, like, you know, people have done the numbers, but if you're within 2 AU astronomical units, you're good. And if you don't know where I'm getting that from, down here in the bottom corner, it's selected on where I am right now, and it'll always show you the distance for what you're highlighting. So it says 0.9 AU. That means I'm 0.9 AU from the sun. I'm 4.1 AU from this planet. I'm 10.6 AU from this empty space. So that always tells you where you are. The galaxy's the same way. Like, I know Vape Alpha is 14.6 light years away because it says in the corner. That is 18, that one's 17.4, and that makes it a little bit easier for saying, hey, can I get here to one jump? No, that one's 42 light years. Can't do it. Okay. So that kind of helps you find them. Well, I found the cobalt here. What I need is the iron. And let me get some extra silicone going. But I am going to get some cobalt because I only have 309 left, and there's a decent amount of cobalt in here, 5,000. So yeah, I got 2,000 here. So I still need more titanium, but at least I got a bunch. Ah, there's more titanium. Oh, I'm going to run into it. That's right, perfectly acceptable way to stop your ship. Unless they add collision damage, then it is not a good way to do it. But until there's collision damage, you can run into asteroids, no problem. And I'm going to mine this asteroid out a little bit. I'm just going to pause the video, and I will come back when I've got a good amount of ore harvested. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I actually ended up mining out all the cobalt on that asteroid. I don't even know how much did I get here. Oh wow, quite a bit. 4,700 ore. That's pretty good. That's 8,000. That's enough for my next combat vessel. Okay, I probably don't want to keep doing that though because my ship's starting to get slow. I am going to start processing. Is this thing running? Yeah, that's processing. Silicon, this is processing silicon. I'm going to get that going on titanium at when it's done, and I'm going to get this one going on cobalt. And I'm getting big quantities by holding Control and Shift at the same time and left clicking. Control and Shift gives you 1,000. Holding Control gives you 100. Holding Shift gives you 10. Same thing works over here. I can remove 1,000, remove 100, remove 10, or remove 1. Okay, I've got enough silicone. So I'm going to put that in the factory and down to iron. Oh shoot, I was hoping I would find something. You know, here's the struggle is when you come into a zone, you can kind of lose your bearings of where you came in. And you don't really know where the middle of the zone is. I'm going to head over to this space station, actually, because there's 3 iron asteroids over there. So the odds of me finding one are probably a little bit greater unless I've already found one. Alright, what did I get? A whole bunch of silicon? Cobalt. Three silicones, all stacked. Alright, this is the one that I was on before. Yeah, I should, I still want to find a planet that I could... a nice temperate or ocean planet. But for now, I'll keep in space. And being in this sector... What is this one? This is 2.3 AU from the sun. I probably wouldn't build here, although it would be super convenient to be next to a space station. There was a system that had... that I was at that had one right next to the sun. Right here. This one. Maybe I'll come back to this guy. Maybe that's where I'll build my first base, although I'm really close to Creole territory, not much else. Ultimately, I'd be down here. Pentaxid. much pentaxid do I have? Not that much. And there's only one here. I found 2 more asteroids over there. I found all those. Have not found that one. Found that one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 6 more asteroids that are unfound in this sector. I see 2 of them. I'm going to get some of this pentaxid, though. Now that I have the drill turret, I'll be able to stock up on this pretty quickly. But again, with this, I'll have to be careful because it gets really heavy. And if you access the drill turret, it actually force stops your ship, so a little bit of a workaround there to stop your ship if you're floating too fast. Just get in your menu, grab your drill turret, activate it, and your ship will stop. Yeah, this is just so much faster. This is why I just, I know I said it before, but this is why I try not to mine too much until you get the CV turret tool. Everything else pales in comparison. I'm going to mine up this top section here, and then I'll probably get on my way. I'm not going to mine out the whole asteroid, although it would be nice. I just don't have a place to put it, and it's really heavy. So it's just going to slow my ship down. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we've got 2 asteroids out here. Gonna try to go between them a little bit. Oh, I never took away my my base. You can see my base waypoint is right there from my original base. If I go back to that system, I'll try to remember to remove it. Only problem with waypoints is I don't think you can remove them unless you're actually in that system. Or planet, or somewhere really close. I don't think I can do it from right here. Light transport. And about 3.5 miles is when my detector will reach it, so 3.5. Iron. Perfect. Time to get my base. And since I have iron right here, I'm just going to drop some of this in. Constructors are going. Fuel. Alright. I should probably get some fuel going. 1, 2. Get about 300 of those things going. If that's promethium, I should go take a look. I could use another restock on promethium. Right. Yeah, the titanium's going. I'm probably gonna run into this one too. Maybe not. Alright, let's get some iron. So I think I only need like 1,300 iron or something like that, which, at this rate doesn't take very long. Probably have almost half of that already. should probably... Oh, I actually got it all already. That was really fast. Alright, well I'm going to still get some more iron because I need iron. Once I get enough ingots, kicking off that production, then I'll sleep to finish it. Sleep twice if I have to. I don't know if I do though. I can't remember the build time, but whatever it takes to get that puppy spawned, I'm going to sleep it off. And then I'm going to find a spot to put it. As soon as I get a spot, as soon as I find a spot to put it, I'm going to go straight for getting food set up. So I'll need the grow plots, and then I need to get the sprouts. That's one spot that the spoiled food that I had from earlier in the gameplay actually comes in handy. Part of the reason I like to not throw it out. I still got that spoiled food on the ship. It goes into the nutrient solution, which you can make it too, but, you know, doesn't hurt if you get some as well. Okay. There's a little bit left in there. Yeah, I'm moving really slowly, but the side thrust is pretty weak on this ship. Okay, keep going here. Alright, let's see how much I have. Oh, 4,000. And see, this container is only up to 131,000 volume of the 320. The harvest controller is a 320, and the ammo controller is a 320. The only reason why I have that one as a 320 is just for the extra storage space if you need it. What I will probably do, though, I think my solar base probably needs some gold first, but yeah, after I get the food set up, gold is going to be the next thing. I'm going to go after the rare stuff as soon as I get food set up, and I might try to do it all at once. I might make a food run and get some rare ores on the way, but gold, erestrum, zascosium, sathium are all materials I want to focus on really soon. I'm undecided actually now that I think about it if I'm going to get... Yeah, I'll probably build my warship next. I kind of have a utility vessel. It's a CV. It's great for high gravity auto miner runs. It's highly defended. It's got tons of guns on it and turrets and stuff like that. It's called the Pack Mule. You may have seen it. That one can become really handy as well. Let's see, where is the trading station's way over there. I'm just going to head over to the trading station, to be honest. I probably need to go in the right direction. Okay, I think this is where I want to go, roughly. Yeah. So the way to read this map, if you're not familiar, these lines indicate the distance the ship is to your plane. So in the direction that I'm going, if I keep going towards this trading station, I'm going to end up where this little circle is, but the trading station is going to be above. I don't know that distance, but it just indicates it's going to be a little bit above where I'm aiming. Same as this asteroid. I'm going to come in underneath it, which you can see because it's right there. See, now I can lift my ship up directly on that plane. Now I'm going to come in underneath or above that trading station. So I'm going to come in up here. The trading station is going to be way below me. So I'm going to go something like this, right about there. Now I don't really see that line, so I'll be coming in right at it. Iron, got enough iron. Well, I could always use more, but... Almost there. At the trading station, I'm going to get the plants to make ration packs. I'll probably also get some to make some medical stuff, so maybe coffee, mushrooms. Um, I forget the other ones. Natural stimulant, maybe that's the coffee. There's the herbal leaves, maybe a couple other ones. Maybe I'll get one of those just so I can get some medical supplies going. But otherwise, I'll focus on the supplies for the emergency ration packs, which is vegetables, fruit, grains. I know I'm missing something in there. Spices and natural sweetener. Yep, those 5. Pretty sure that's it. And then you need water as well. I'm gonna go check out these asteroids. Find out what they are. One difference you've probably noticed if you've watched a few of these is the identification range in Reforged Galaxy is longer than vanilla. In vanilla, you have to get, I think, within like 1.5 miles of them, which is render distance. You can see them, versus in Reforged Galaxy, it's like 3.5 miles. I need some more fuel. Starting to get low. 195. Yeah, we're still making them there. You're still going at the ingots. I still need more. 5,000 silicone, that's really nice. Ton of crushed stone, ton of wood. Decent amount of pentaxid, good amount of titanium. Obviously need Sathium, Iridium, Zascosium, gold. But that'll be up next. Good start though. Episode 6 here. Kind of made it out of the starter system, and I'm pretty well set up to get my base going and really collect resources and build up at the pace that I want. Really nothing's gonna bother me too much from here on out. You know, the big things are going on planets and hunting those legacy CVs and stuff like that. Obviously sometimes you have to worry about, I know there's some base attack mechanics in this game in outer space. I haven't encountered that yet, but I don't think you encounter that in Polaris territory, at least from the... I did a playthrough solo before this, and I didn't see anything there, but I also didn't get much further than I am right now either. In that solo playthrough, I got my solar base up and not much further. So, it'll be interesting. I do want to find out if this is promethium. One of these has to be. Let me look at the counter. Did I get the 3 iron? 1, 2. Yep, I got all the iron. I got 2 cobalt. Yeah, so one of these is cobalt and the other one is the promethium. While I'm flying, I should unlock those. I don't have water yet, but when I get it, weapons. Get a lot of this unlocked. Promethium. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. It looks like I have enough iron. Bang. Oh, this is 3 hours, this build. Okay. That's a few sleeps. That's 3 sleeps, I think. That's alright. No biggie. It's unlocked level 12, so there's nothing super advanced in it. What's that? The Legionnaire. Definitely a lot of ships in this game now, a lot more than I've seen in the past. Alright, getting closer, getting closer. Gonna rotate, approach it this way. And get some promethium. Alright, I'm going to pause the video while I mine out this promethium. I'm going to get a whole bunch of it. Maybe I'll get it all, I'm not sure. But when I'm done with this, I will be right back. And then we're going to head to the space station to get some food and other stuff set up for the base I'm about to build. Alright, I'm back. I just finished up mining out that asteroid. Let's see how much promethium I got here. That's not bad. 2,700 promethium and a 1,300 iron ore from the last asteroid, so doing really good on inventory, on materials. 500 tons, 150,000 volumes, so good amount of materials in here, lots of resources. That blueprint is at 2 hours and 57 minutes. And I did also, let me put more fuel in here. Oxygen I'm doing well on. Food, I might as well just eat that last bar. I did also go into the menu, maybe I did that before, and I unlocked the fuel cells, and then I swapped over production from the small ones to the large ones, the duals. I think they're, yeah, see, if you look at the fuel value, 30 watts WPH watts per hour or something, and this one's 150, so it's 5 times. It uses 5 times the pellets, but it's not 5 times the volume. That's the advantage. It's 2.1 liters versus 4.5 liters, so it's just over double the volume and just over double the mass, but it's 5 times the fuel value, so you get 5 times the efficiency in carrying it for the dual fuel cells. Okay, here's a trading station finally. Where am I here? I'm over here on this edge. What are these guys? Far. That's the new faction. Just gonna take a look. Well, that's pirate. I don't want to go into pirate territory. How far are these? 22. These aren't all that far. Most of these are only 1 jump away from the system that I'm in right now. 2 jumps at most. Definitely 1 jump when I get the advanced warp drive. I'm thinking maybe I end up going back to this asteroid field. Because of how close that is to the sun. And then I have this nice swamp planet. A little sarcasm there, it's not actually nice. But I got a swamp planet I can get water from. Or I could hop around a little bit. Maybe what I can do is I'll check out this sector, that sector. Maybe these are all M's, which, whatever, that's fine. I don't think that matters, but these are close to a big cluster down here. If you go into PDA, Empyriopedia, is it in here? No, I thought there was. thought there was um, a thing that told you all the information on the systems, but maybe that's in Reforged Eden. This is Reforged Galaxy. So the reason why I'm doing the Reforged Galaxy playthrough right now, it's super similar to Eden. Obviously, there's differences in quests and whatnot, but Reforged Eden 1.5 is not out yet, so it's kind of in this time period between Reforged Galaxy 1.5 is out, Reforged Eden 1.5 is not ready. Servers are getting ready for wipe, so I'm just having some fun here. Where's the bar? Go to the bar. Maybe I should have gone to the store. Yeah, there's nothing to eat here. Which makes sense. What do you got? I don't do any of the white goods trading. I probably should. That's one thing I've always been interested in. I just don't know if this is good price, bad price. Anyway. Okay, let me go to the store. Couple things to do here. First of all, I gotta get some food. Oh, those are expensive. I'm just gonna buy 2 of them. Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way, Mr. Pilot. Then I'm gonna go get some vegetables and sprouts and everything else. So let's go to this trader here. Aunt Mary's. So grain, you want corn. I'm gonna buy like 6 of those. Pumpkins. Like 8, 10 of those. Wheat is the other one. No, let me hear. That's green. I don't want wheat. I do want fair palm orange for fruit. And I'm just making up the numbers. I don't actually know exactly what I need here. Ahax, that's plant protein. That doesn't hurt to have one of those. Have one of those. Herbal, some berries. Sweetener. And spices. And I need hydroponics units. Oh, perfect. I can connect. Well, Carbon Scout, Harvest Controller, that's fine. For a base, this is placeable on a base, and they're significantly cheaper, so... I want 40 more. No, 42 more. There's my 56. Okay, so how many sprouts do I have? And I don't have many credits left, so 16, 22, 30, 32, or sorry, 38, 41. So I've got room for 15 more sprouts. Natural stimulant. Okay, I need more credits. Well, this is probably... Let me go back to the ship. Maybe I can sell one of the guns I have. Who buys guns here? I always forget. That doesn't give me anything, really. Mechanical drill is 80. There's nothing there. Okay. I don't think this guy sells guns. Here we go. Assault rifle. Oh, that's not worth anything either. Multi-tool. That'll get me a couple. That's fine. That 400 credits will be enough, I think, because I want to get one stimulant. Oh, I should have gotten the coffee, not this. That's okay. I'm going to get a bit of mushroom. I don't need plant fibers. I already got lots of vegetables. Got the sweeteners, got the fruit, got the berries. Plant protein, fruit. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. Well, let me buy a coffee plant, because that's better than the... Oh, I can't. Well, I'll sell you your space kava back. Give me the coffee. And then from here, what I'll do is... Which way is my ship? I think it's the other way. Yep. What I'll do from here is I'm going to get all this stuff planted, and then I will use the stuff that I yield from it to grow more, to create more of them. So it'll at least get me started. Okay. Let me get this all on the Stingray. And then I am going to go south to Zitcherie, whatever this is called. The X place. Zitcheria. Sounds right. Sounds fancy. Hey, what's this? Temperate swamp. Not good. I don't like swamps. High G. That was a 4G planet. It's got some gold, though. I don't want to go there with this ship. Oh, there's some good amount of Erestrum. So what I'm going to do is I need that Erestrum. If there's 3 of them, that's a really healthy amount. I'm going to come out to the galaxy map. I'm going to right-click on this galaxy, and I'm going to say Erestrum. Make it an asteroid. Leave it as a waypoint. Show it on heads-up display. There it is. That's in the galaxy now. I'm going to move on from the M planet to this one. And now that I've been in this system, I can always look back to see what planets are here, and I can always see their distance. That's why I kind of hop around a little bit in the beginning. I haven't hopped around too much yet, but as you're looking for spots, you know, system hopping is fine once you get the... I think it's 0.8. There's nothing hospitable. What is this? Not a breathable atmosphere. That empty space is quite attractive to build a base in, though. You've got platinum, which is key. You've got aluminum, gold. If there's ascosium here, that would be the jackpot. More Erestrum. Now let me look at... There's not going to be... This is a barren metal, large, so that's got some planetary. But there's no water here. Unless I go to this arid planet. Those usually have some water, but it's not very good. I'm gonna come back. Maybe I may use that system, maybe not. Keep looking. I found a jackpot for Erestrum, though. Meanwhile, my base is still going in the blueprint factory. 2 hours and 44 minutes. Ooh. That's an alien planet. There's a lot going on here. Oh, did I see that right? Oh, no. Thought those were the orbital resources. See, you got these temperate moons, which are always interesting. Ooh. 0.4 AU. You've got this system right here, which is super interesting. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I like it. And I bet I can get... You've got these moons here that are temperate. I bet they have water on them. I am going to go into this space station sector right here. And that's where I'm building my base. My first base. I like that everything's close like this. It's super close to the sun. There's lots of systems to pick through. They're fully stocked. Heavy on resources. It's got gold. The only thing I didn't see is platinum, which I just saw in another system, so I can hop back there and get that. That's no problem. And look at that. I already found a restroom. And gold. The trading station's over here. What I'm going to do... Yeah, look at that big old bright sun. I'm going to build my base right about here. Alright, stop moving. Alright. And... Ooh, I hope I can sleep. Yep. Sleep twice. That was 2 sleeps. I got 2 minutes left. So 2 sleeps took off over 2.5 hours. Turn my ship back on. And, yeah, actually I need to make a multi-tool. I probably can't. Let me see, can I make the advanced multi? Or I never unlocked it. Or the laser drill. Sheesh. Oh, and the reason why I slept with the power off in the ship was because I didn't want the ship burning all the fuel to run the ship. So I just wanted to shut it off to keep it efficient. Because as soon as I get this base spawned in, I have no more fuel concerns. It's all free. Oh yeah, I was going to make a multi-tool. Interesting. I'm not even going to make it then. Not until I get more resources. 47 seconds. Outside, it's a nice 220 degrees. 6.5 radiation, that's not bad. It's not too hostile. Just need a radiation boost to protect you from the outside elements, that's all. And then I'll kind of show you how I spawn the ship or spawn the bases out here. Get used to your O key. So if you hold the O as an orange, that always balances you with the axis. See, I move and I press the O key, and it always brings me back up to a perfectly level position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Solar starter. Okay, so the solar panels are facing me. Your insert and delete key will rotate it, and then your home and end key will shift it. So the height really doesn't matter. You can actually use page up and page down to lower it or raise it. So I'm going to lower it a little bit. You can raise it if you want. I'm actually going to keep it right here because what I'm going to look for are the shadows right where the cursor is. So you see how it's all dark and shadowed? And now if I keep rotating it, you see the sun comes through. I'm going to use that to my advantage to know when I'm directly facing the sun. So I keep rotating until that shadow, and boom. Right there. I'm facing the sun. And I was using the O key during that, so I should be balanced. I think I forgot to hit the O key right at the end. But now, statistics, there's no base attacks. That's good. Currently output 25.9 kilowatts. That's more than this base is going to need. This is perfect. Now what I can do is I can get my CV up there, get all my ships off of it, unload all those resources, and I can get to work. The little antenna there is just deco, so you know where the landing or the hole is, the entrance. Alright, from Stingray into my solar starter, the constructor input. Just going to drop that all in there. I'm going to get my hydroponics going though too. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to link. Oh, I will need a multi-tool. Well, I'm going to not do it right now. I'm going to pick up those advanced constructors at some point and bring them inside the base. Since I already have them, I might as well use them somewhere. Okay. That's one. With HVs, make sure you're on top of the base because gravity will pull them down. And if I were to leave this wing and there was no base underneath me, I would fall for several hundred meters. See, like that, I just fell down. I fell on top of the base, but if the base weren't here, I'd have went a couple hundred meters below the base. Same thing with this one. I'm going to drive forward, get it on top of the base. Okay. And I'm out. And in I go. Here's my base. Interior is 2 blocks tall. Got a spot over here dedicated for the shield generator. It's LCD'd out. I can access it through this door. Otherwise, this whole room over here is for upgrades. I'll probably fill it with a bunch of constructors. The last playthrough, I put 10 constructors in this room. 4 small constructors, the deconstructor. I got 3 container controllers accessible here. 2 advanced constructors. Down here is the furnace room, CPU extender upgrades. I'll go through that in a little bit. That's just an LCD covering it. Couple bays or couple storage containers, armor locker, ATM, deco block for now, but some servers have trading stations that look like this, so you can always swap that out. Obviously O2, full medical, front view seat of the sun if you like to stare at the sun, a bed if you like a lot of light in your face, you can sleep there. Bathroom, shower, fridges, food processing. And then here's the 56 plot garden. Speaking of constructor input, constructor output, give me that multi-tool. And I am going to get all of this stuff going. Done, almost done. Oh. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I want this on me. Retrieve. Reload first. These are just wood blocks. I did that so they're easy to take out. And taking them out does not blow your airtight seal, because I did encase this thing completely in basically a wall block. A really thin wall block is around it. Okay. T. I'm gonna hold the control. If you hold the control button while you're doing this, you can lay him on a plane. Oh, it was 54, not 56. Oops. I should know my math better than that. That's all right. Pumpkins. 86. I'm going to do those 10 there. Going to do these 8 as spices, or as sweetener. These are spices. Fruit. Corn. This is actually working out surprisingly well, although I'll probably end up having to rearrange it a little bit. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of those. And now I got my garden. Garden is good. I got some open plots. That's fine. I will eventually... I guess I didn't name these. I'm going to call this one fridge input. And I'm going to call this one fridge output. Coming over to this side, fridge input, your output is fridge output. Fridge input, fridge output. Okay, that's this level. We haven't gone down that doorway yet. Let's go through the door. What's down here? So it said furnace and CPU upgrades. Here's room for 2 CPU extenders. There's the CPU extender basic, and actually right there's the core. But you got 2 more CPU extenders can go right here. Those could be your intermediates. Come down a little bit further, and you got room for 4 more open spots. Could use generators in here, CPU extenders, whatever you want to do in here. That's what goes in this room. Then you come down even further. You've got furnace input. You got pentaxid tank. And the furnace. Furnace room, couple capacitors, a little deco in here. I like this light bulb for a furnace room, kind of look nice. And then obviously the striping on the floor, don't get too close. Because if you get too close, look at the temperature, 450 degrees, 500 degrees. You get hot. Okay. That's what's down here though. Multiple spots for CPU upgrades. And then furnace. Now that I have a multi-tool, I'm going to... Let me turn this on, let that all clear out. So I might actually get... I don't know how I got that out of it, but I did. Okay. I don't think I have anything in here. Nope. I don't care about that bed. I'm going to leave all the medical bays in here. Everything else is going to stay. And, come in here. What's my CPU? I don't think I have enough CPU. No, I need extenders. Okay, so knowing I'm going to need extenders, I'm going to unlock them. Get that to level 20. Going to unlock the constructors and all that stuff. I probably don't need the generators, but I'm going to get it ready anyway. I don't know if there's anything else I really need. I'm actually going to unlock all the weapons. Maybe I'll need this, probably won't. I got 410 unlock points available. Let me look at weapons. I already got everything here I can for right now. I'm not going to unlock... Well, actually... Yeah, I did make the improved light armor last time. Oh, armor booster. Oh wait, no. Improved light. advanced electronics. So I probably need a Erestrum and Zascosium for that one. What is this one? Medium. Okay. Okay, well that's all right. Well, now the nice thing is that I got unlimited energy. Batteries are charging, which I never use them. Even when you have 10 constructors going over here, your shield never, or you never overuse what you're generating. So, um, adventure time, resource time. Let's get going here. Got some business to do. Turn that shield back on. Oh yeah, I wanted to find golden restroom, which is right here. Man, this is perfect. So this gold is going to be awesome because it's going to allow me to get some extenders going. And my ship is just a little more agile now that I've unloaded everything. A lot more agile. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine up this asteroid, get as much gold out of it as I can, head over, get the Erestrum, continue focusing on getting resources for that next capital vessel, but for this episode, I think I'm going to call it a wrap. So, got a lot of accomplished, explored a lot of systems, got the base built, set up, loaded up, food growing. The nice thing right now is the food's growing and there's a bed in there, so if I'm worried about food, I can just simply sleep and you don't consume food while you're sleeping, so your food does grow while you sleep though. So if you need food, I can always sleep, but I've got everything in there to make the ration packs. If not, I can always make other food. So I should be set on that. Otherwise, I think I'm going to keep hitting on this rock here, getting some more resources. But I'm going to call this a wrap on this episode. Again, thanks for joining. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for joining.